Welcome back. So I hope you've all experienced some extraordinary insights while doing ordinary things. I want to tell you a story. My mother, Ellie, who by now you all know, was at a cocktail party in London. And a woman that she just met admired her pearl necklace and said to her, "Oh, these are the most beautiful pearls I've ever seen." And my mother, without missing a beat, took off the pearls and gave them to her and said, "Now they're yours, my dear, since you love them that much." And the woman, stunned, said to her, "Oh my God, how can you do that? I don't even know you. And what can I possibly give you back?" And my mother turned to her and said, "It's an offering, darling. It's not a trade." I never forgot that statement. If you think about our lives, all our interactions are always mostly transactional, wouldn't you say? We do things for others, always expecting they will do things for us. But think about your own life. Even with your best friends or your closest family, most of our lives are focused around advancing ourselves in some way. I want a better career, I want more social status, I want more recognition, I would like more income, I want a bigger house, I want to travel. And the focus is what we want. And there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of the things we create in our lives are with that kind of driving force. But I want to ask you right now to start switching your mindset into focusing on whatever you do as an offering. Rumi has a great quote that says, "And after all this time, the sun has never said to the earth, 'You owe me.' Look what happens with love like that. It lights up the whole sky." And I want to ask you to switch from "I need to have" to "what can I give?" to "what can I offer?" What can I contribute? And really, if you think about it, life has already given us so much. Life has given us life. It's an unconditional gift. And life never demands from us other than to be embraced by life. When we forget to live in this unconditionality, we start to take life for granted. And this transactional outlook robs us of our capacity to expand and to see the larger picture. So, when you do things for yourself, but your focus and your mind sight is expanded in the oneness of our human spirit and in the spirit that lives in all of us, you allow yourself to be guided and you feel that you're really starting to contribute for the upliftment of others. This concept really hit home during the pandemic for me. We were on lockdown in our home in LA with my family, and it was my birthday. And the party that I had organized to have in New York with my friends and spent a lot of time putting together was, of course, canceled. So I was going to be with my family celebrating my birthday at home, which was wonderful on one hand. But on the other hand, I was really letting go of the festivities and how I wanted my birthday to be celebrated. So I asked myself, "Agapi, what is your true birthday wish?" And it dawned on me that if I made my life an offering to life, to God, that I would be able to transcend my agendas of how things should be and the deprivation I started to experience because of the pandemic. So I started to pray to make my life an offering to the Spirit and to become more attuned to how I can become more of service to the good of all, to be less worldly driven and more spirit driven. Not to focus on my lack, what I don't have, what I want, my ambitions, but to really focus on the heartfelt connections to the soulfulness of life that has always been with me, and of course, It's activated in a new way on my upcoming birthday. So that morning of my birthday, I woke up with a prayer so deep inside my heart saying, I want more of you, God, and less of me. All of us, on some levels, suffer from feelings of deficiency and lack and scarcity, and we're always seeking validation from the outside. But we are holding the key to the door for which we can find that inner validation. That validation is directly connected to us realizing we are connected to the essence of spirit. When we tune into that, really, we will automatically feel validated because we will understand who we really are and who is our source. You might be a mess in your physical reality. You might not have what you need to be happy and fulfilled. You might be going through a very hard time of a breakup, of a loss of a job, of a project that didn't work out. But there is always a loving soul inside of you, comforting you and supporting you. The soul doesn't wait until you have it all together to love you. The soul wants to love you right now, just as you are. If you come into prayer for access to that soul, trust me, it will overflow into the rest of your life. It doesn't have to be your birthday. You can make this wish anytime to become more aware of the beauty and the light and the inner mastery that is the birthright of each one of us, waiting to be revealed. You stop being a beggar, begging that life will give you more of that or this to feel complete and whole and happy. I believe that the power of your transformation is not in the big things, but in the small ways we can let go and open ourselves to the presence within us. It takes courage to take the first step towards the unknown presence, to start communing with it, not knowing when we ask for anything, will it be there to meet us? Or will we be left hanging alone? Go to work as the bearer of gifts and ask Spirit, how can I bring more of my goodness today? That kind of shift from what can I get from this to what can I give to this is so profound that it changes your whole life. You're going to start to feel so wealthy, so rich. And it's not something easy. It's something that you have to go deep into your heart, into your mind, into your soul. Tap into your spiritual essence, which is about giving. Because our bodies grow by feeding them. Our emotions grow by taking in. Our minds grow by taking in. Our spirit grows by giving. Pray about that transformation if you want it. So here's the invitation. From today onwards, I'm inviting you to look at your life as opposed to what can I get or achieve, change it to what can I offer? What can I give? How can I be an asset to life? So our prayer for today will help you with a reflection of your life and deepening into a closer connection with your spiritual nature. So let us do a prayer. Again, receive your breath, exhale anything you do not need. Allow your breath to come in, fill your lungs, fill your heart, fill your body. Slow down your breath. Activate your heart. And today, together, we pray and we ask, dear beloved, when my heart shifts my eyes to your gaze, my whole agenda releases and feels the calm parts of your spirit flow in me. Today, I ask that I may know what it is like to make my life an offering to you. What would life be like if I gave my life back to you? I make my life an offering to you. I give my life back to you. If I now let go of my ambition, my desire to become something more important than I am, my insecurity and my angst, I release them to your grace. I'm like the most divine circus ringmaster, taming my lesser parts that want more of this and more of that. And I open my arms and say to you, I want more of you. I now breathe you in, and I'm letting you in, and I kneel in the altar of love and immerse myself in the spirit of oneness. I open my arms and say to you, I want more of you. I'm breathing you in, I'm letting you in. My life belongs to you because in fact it was never mine. It was freely given to me. Now it is yours again, even more blossomed and fuller than before. And I fill myself with awe and gratitude that my life is a gift, and I give of myself unconditionally as I allow myself to be a giver. Thank you for this newfound liberation that comes with knowing that love can flow in me and from me again, so I may touch the hearts of others and be of joyful service. So be it. So, for your practice today, my friends, every day for the rest of this quest, give gifts to people that are not necessarily material, but randomly every day, make your intention to do whatever you do for you personally, for your work, the way you dress, the way you interact with your coworkers, the way you go after your client meetings, the way you are with your children, your family, that the driving force behind what you do is a gentler offering to yourself and is an offering to life as you meet people in your day and interact with people. Allow yourself to do the little things that contribute to somebody else's upliftment. It can be silently walking in the street and sending loving energy to the people in the street. It will be standing in the coffee shop waiting for your coffee and telling the cashier to cover the person's cost behind you. Make it a gift to be sending flowers to somebody that you feel can use some upliftment. Sending help to someone in need without waiting to be asked. It can be listening to a client in a deeper way when you say, how are you? Asking how they are and really listening beyond the transactional interaction. Go beyond yourself. Go beyond your ego. Go beyond you as you know you and break the boundaries to your unconditionality. I promise you, if you have that intention in your day, you will find that your day changes. It becomes richer, alive. You will be less stressed. You will be more joyful to know that there are millions of ways to contribute to life. Be creative. It is really the greatest thank you to life who gave you life, to pass on your energy to others. And remember to first fill your cup up. So when you pass it on, you are full. Remember, this is your quest to your inner connection, to your soul connection. Live it. Breathe it. Own it. Evoke it. Embody it. Relish it. I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson as you, my friends, become an offering to life. And let's see what happens.